have no self-control?
Not really.
So why have you not worked on this?
Because I don't care.
How do you get out of a hole when he has that mindset?
I have no idea.
I mean, it's my money.
Not our money, my money.
It is my money. I pay for her house. I pay for her groceries.
It's a little hurtful when he says stuff like that.
I don't like talking about it.
He's the problem.
She doesn't hurt my feelings.
I
She
feel like
just
I
thinks
do.
she hurts my feelings.
I kind of feel like I've given up a little bit because I don't know what to do.
Download my new Simpler Budget app today and take control of your money once and for all.
Hi, my name is Tessa and I am 26.
Hi, my name is Wesley and I'm 28 and we live in Killeen, Texas.
And this is Financial Audit.
Every fucking time, Killeen, man. Killeen, if I have someone from Killeen, I know it's gonna be a wild episode. This is it's something about Killeen. There's like a chemical leak there. It's just like
Probably.
up
Yeah.
everyone. All right, well,
It's
let's start with you, Tessa. You're in front of me. So, what do you do for a living?
I work at a small animal shelter. I'm an animal control officer, but I mainly work at the shelter.
Okay, what are you making?
I think I make. I know what I bring in. I don't know what I make hourly. I think it's 18,
But how do
14.
you not? I've seen comments recently. Like, how does someone come onto financial audit and not know what they make?
I
And
know.
honestly, I'm also confused and concerned at that. How do you not know what you make hourly so that when you have a conversation about getting raised to an hourly wage, you know, like what you're getting paid versus what you're going to get paid? Like, how do we not know?
Because I don't really think about the hourly. Because I mean, I know I get a raise every year, and it's a 3% raise, but I don't look.
Well,
at
that's more of like a cost of living raise. That's not really.
It's not
Okay.
like an actual beneficial.
Do you know how many hours a week you work?
Yes, I work 40 hours.
Okay. So wouldn't it be important then to know?
I mean,
So
I
that you
know
could work
what my
more, you
paycheck
can work
is.
less. I mean, he's obviously agreeing out of the gate, like, oh yeah, she should know. What do you think? I don't know. What is your perception of this?
I think she should know how much hourly she should make.
Yeah.
She should be also trying to increase her hourly for what she does.
Well,
Is she not?
No.
there's not really anything I can do. Like, there's no way to move up other than take my supervisor's job because there's only 3 of us at my job.
Or move to a different place?
Yeah, it's just really.
Job-wise.
Yeah, I've been looking. It's just kind of hard.
What's looking?
I just kind of browse and see what other places
Okay.
are hiring, and what the benefits are because I try and look at the benefits because that's really important to me because I have really good benefits because I work
Yeah,
for the
benefits
city.
is good, but there is a break-even point and a point where you make more over the lifetime. You know, when we calculate compound interest that you're putting into a retirement account, there are different things, but I do understand that. Yes, public jobs usually come with some good bennies. Okay, so what hits your account then? If that's what you know.
Yes, biweekly I make $1,048.
Whoa. 1,048.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's really not much.
No.
We're talking like, what is 25,000 hours a year net?
Mm-hmm.
You can't survive off of that. How long have you guys been together? Because no way you'd be surviving.
No, we've
That's-
been
we-
together since high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's had this job going on 5 years now.
Yeah,
What year in high school?
I was a senior.
I was a sophomore.
Oh, Twitter's not going to like that, guys. Twitter is not going to like that.
It was legal.
They're not going to like that you said that. Okay, and you, Mr. PDF, what do you make?
So I make a salary, which is also turned into hourly. Hourly, I make
Okay.
$36.06 an hour.
Okay, now that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
1, knowing our wage. 2, a good wage. Okay.
But I also make per diem for every day that I work, which is
What?
$125 a day.
Really?
Yes, sir.
What is that meant to be covering?
Living expenses.
Wait, what do you do?
So I work in the power line industry.
Yeah, you do. That makes more sense. Okay.
I was a transmission lineman, and I got out of the field around when we had our daughter, and I became an assistant project manager.
We have a kid.
Yes.
What's the age of the kid?
16 months.
Oh, okay. Is this the only kid?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We had a power line technician or a lineman out at one point on the show, and he made a ton of money. So what is hitting your account on a monthly basis? For
It-
everything.
It ranges. So
Average.
Average is around 1,500
He said monthly,
monthly.
not weekly.
1,500 per.
1,500 a week.
Oh, okay.
So about $6,000.
Yeah, just about. Obviously, some months we have less, some months we have more. If it's per
Some
week,
some-
like February.
Like
Then you
some
go-
months I have more due to overtime. So the way my company works is anything on Saturday and Sunday, as long as it's crew supported, I get straight pay.
Right.
But my salary is always.
But we're
the same.
averaging 6,000,
We're averaging 6,000.
including like really good overtime months and really just bad.
So
So what do you average? What do you average make then? What average hits your account? I need to average this thing.
average would be $7,000.
Probably
Okay.
7,
Yeah.
Okay.
and
cool.
then the lower end is probably 6.
So with that, I mean, that makes sense. And for a range, that's not that crazy. So with that, I mean, we make as a household $96,000 a year net. You were talking net, right? With that 7,000. So that's delicious. Oh wait, no. Sorry, no, because of that new number. Now it's a little more. $108,000 a year. It's incredible.
Yeah.
So why the fuck are you on this show? Yeah, you wouldn't come on this show if they. Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? What are we talking about?
I like to spend money and not tell my wife.
Yeah, that's a classic situation
Yeah.
on the show at this point. Okay. Would you agree that's why you're here?
Yes. Definitely.
Okay.
He really likes to buy things, all the things, and then I'll look at our bank account and I'm like, "Hey, what is this?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah. That's this or that's this." So, that's super fun.
Why aren't you guys talking?
We do. It normally just doesn't end well, and we try. Normally, it's just an argument, and it doesn't go.
Give me an
super great.
example. Like, give me like your last major conversation around all this.
The last major conversation, one of us ended in tears.
Which one?
Not me.
Who could guess? That was me.
Tell me what happened.
We bicker a lot. Growing up, my parents fought about money, so it's never made me comfortable to talk about, and I always feel like I'm being judged for how I spend my money when I make the money. But
So you feel you view it as yours?
I don't view it as mine. I view it as I worked hard,
Like he put
Yeah.
the effort in to make a lot of money.
70 to 80 hour
Well,
weeks.
if you blow it all, you're working hard for something that's not going to be there.
But I can't take it with me when I die.
Yeah, but when you die, statistically, it will be multiple decades from now, and you already have a kid
Yeah.
that you might want to set up in some kind of way, or prepare you guys for being set up in some kind of way, so that they're not putting their life on hold. Okay, so the conversation went how? Went what?
Basically, the conversation did not end well. She discovered that I had a very high credit spending limit. And
Spending limit.
spent credit.
How'd
Credit
you find
debt.
out? How'd you find out?
I told her.
He outed himself.
I outed myself.
How'd this conversation start though? Like what we were just sitting down, all of a sudden you're just like,
Yeah.
Tessa.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
think we were just laying in bed after we had watched TV. I talk a lot right before we go to bed, and normally someone's like, "Okay, good night," and I was just rambling, and then
It was right there, right before turning over for bed.
Yes.
It's a horrible time.
Exactly.
yeah, I talk a lot to him
What?
right before bed because I feel like he's trapped; he can't go anywhere.
Well,
and so I
sure,
get all my
talk.
words in for the day. And
Well,
then-
you want to get in all the bullshit though?
that wasn't me. He started.
Yeah, but
just-
it's confrontational at that.
Very confrontational.
yeah.
Okay. So then you told her. What did you tell her?
That I had spent a lot of money, and
That's it. You said a lot of money.
I had spent a lot of money, and that I was not proud of how far I had let it go. But I knew that
Over the last month?
couple months, yeah.
Wait, no. What did you actually say? Please. I want to be in on this to know how this goes. How this relationship goes when you guys talk about money. What did you say?
I said that we were going to have to make some payments, or get a personal loan. Yeah.
Okay.
To afford the payment because
Oh,
the
to afford the fucking payment?
Yeah, the payment.
Oh,
was really high.
$106,000 a year net in a pretty cheap area. Me, okay. Okay. Yeah. And then what happened from there?
I took all my credit cards out of my wallet, like the dramatic queen I am, and bent them in front of her and threw them at her. Not aggressively, but
Just
I
more
tossed
like
them.
at the floor, angrily. But yeah, I have a hard time with all that because I try and plan things and I want to have good things. And then I find out, well, we're kind of in a little bit of a hole and maybe all these plans can't go the way that I thought.
What did you say?
I don't really remember. It's probably been a couple months since that specific conversation,
But you guys just bicker back and forth?
yeah, money's always been kind of a hard topic because we have very different views. I like to save money and I like to see it just sitting in the account.
Is that true? When I go through this, will that be true? Will that be proven true?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how do you guys actually manage your finances together then? If we have a spender, we have a saver, and we have someone that has to admit that over the last couple months, I've spent all this money on a credit card, and you only found out because he said that in bed. So how are we doing money for the house?
I think a few months ago, or I guess in October, I set up a separate bank account where my income goes.
Really? Why?
We split the bills so that some come out of one account and some come out of the other.
Well,
Because
what's some account and then what's another account? Are they shared accounts or are they individual accounts?
they're both shared accounts, so we both have access to them. But just one.
But
of our,
when you split it, do you mean you guys are splitting it or these accounts are splitting it?
The accounts are splitting it.
But the accounts are both of our accounts.
yes. So
Why? Why are we doing that?
Because if there's money in our main account, it gets spent. Versus
Do you have no self-control?
Not really. I really don't.
Okay, and you recognize this and you're
Yes.
telling me this, so why have you not worked on this?
Because I don't care. I just like to spend money.
then you guys
I
aren't
like gadgets.
Then how the fuck are you guys gonna make it then? If you just straight up sit here and come here and say I don't care.
Because I know money's coming in the next week. And I
Yeah,
know
but then you spend it.
I don't always spend it, but I have an idea of
Does he always
what I
spend
want.
it?
most of
And
the
so
time.
I-
So
Yeah.
so what are we
Fine.
talking about then? Like how are you guys gonna survive at that point? You guys as a couple.
That's a
I
good
spend the
question.
money,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on all this?
I have a different upbringing with money, so I have a really hard time trying to see his point of view.
Yeah, but how's your thoughts of surviving this? How are you guys going to survive this? What is your thought of this in general? If hearing what he just said, what do you think?
I feel like we're constantly trying to get our way out of a hole, and I don't.
How
know.
do you get out of a hole when he has that mindset?
I have no idea.
How do you get out of the hole, guy?
By not doing what I've been doing.
Yeah, but you don't care.
I want to
Self-admitted.
care. Yeah.
Well,
I want to
you
care.
want to care, but you don't care. So what the fuck is going to change? It's going to have to be like a massive wake up or something.
I mean, yeah. I think the massive wake up is the future for my daughter. I want
Yeah,
her to
but
have
it's
a
already
good
been
future.
16 months, dude.
I know.
Has he slowed down in the last 16 months? Exactly. So no.
Well, she can't spend any of it right now anyway. I mean, it's my money.
But it's my money.
Yeah.
My money. Not our money, my money.
It is my money that she uses. I pay for her house. I don't live there. I pay for her groceries. So
Wait, what the?
Another conversation.
that's
No. What are you talking about?
I travel for work, so I live in a fifth wheel, 2 hours from home, and I get to come home
2 hours?
2
How often are
hours.
you home?
every other weekend if I can.
Every other. You only see him 4 days a week or a month?
Sometimes, yeah. And sometimes it's
How
just.
are you guys surviving that? Well, he's just blowing all his money and he doesn't care. Well, he's also gone for 90% of a month.
Well, if I'm at work, I don't spend the money. So I
You spend it all in 4 days?
Yeah, it don't take very long.
Look, private student loans can make it feel like you're one missed payment away from selling your grandma's heirlooms. I miss you, Grandma. Yrefy says, chill out! No more sacrificing the family jewels. They don't reduce you to a credit score number. They just want to see if you're actually planning on paying. By the way, they're providing interest rates under 6%, which is practically a unicorn in the student loan jungle. I mean, some lenders want to charge you so much, you'd swear they were putting your firstborn on layaway. So if you're tired of monthly payments so high that you can't afford a single sweet treat, Yrefy's got you. They'll arrange your repayment plan, ease the monthly hit, and even let your poor cosigner off the hook. Mom or Dad, they can finally breathe. Oh, and if you think you'll just get stuck on a call center wait list, guess what? 4.6 stars on Google says Yrefy actually picks up and treats you like a real human, which is a shocker, right? In finance, that's something as rare as me not slamming a desk every episode. What? So if you're done fantasizing about robbing a bank, don't do that. By the way, but just check out Yrefy. They're here to help you actually crush these loans without selling your kidneys on the black market. Go to yrefy.com/hammer. That's yrefy.com/hammer. Or call 888-YREFI-78. That's 888-YREFI-78. And see how a real personal approach can help you escape the private loan nightmare. Because, let's be honest, living with crippling debt till you're 90 is not the retirement plan you dreamed of.
I just like things. I like gadgets and knickknacks and bullshit.
Literally anything.
If it looks cool or if I've seen it on freaking
Is your
Instagram.
house a cluttered mess?
No.
No.
Where does it all go?
I have no idea.
Everywhere. Preferably my camper, so she doesn't know.
Do you not feel just completely out of control? He literally just said, my money for her house. Mm-hmm. Is that how you feel? This doesn't sound like a couple to me.
No, it's a little hurtful when he says stuff like that. I don't know.
I wish it didn't feel that way, but lately it has felt that way due to not being able to come home and spend time with them in our home that we bought together.
What do you mean?
I chose this job.
Yeah.
And I gave her the option of living with me in the camper. And
With a fucking newborn?
Yes, we did it for 6 months.
And how'd it go?
It went fine. We had a crib in there.
How'd it go?
I mean, we probably could have done it and it probably would have been a better choice financially if we really sat down and talked about it.
Then why not then?
I didn't
Because
really
she had
think
it set
about
in her
quitting
head.
my job and staying at home because I wanted to.
That'd be quitting the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that would be like a 25% cut. Just about.
But we wouldn't be paying a mortgage.
Or daycare.
So would have been a big thing.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gave her the choice once, and then that was it. She said she wanted a house, and I said, okay, let's find you a house.
How long have you had the house?
We bought it last year
7
in September.
months. August.
You gained any equity?
No.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So, income. We know what came in. We have your income. It was actually less this last month. But I want to do expenses. And I need you to guess what you are spending on these categories. Price is Right style. Here you go. Some financial audit pens. All right. Give me your food spending. Give me your food spending. Let's have... If you guys are really together and you're combining these finances and you know your things, give me your food spending. Food spending for a month. And the most recent month. Go ahead. Let's see what you guys both think. I mean, you guys are a couple, right? You're together.
Okay.
He says $3,000.
Oh my God.
You're including everything, though.
Food.
It's like drive-throughs and groceries and everything.
$3,000. You think you
That's a lot.
spend a third? Not even a third. No, more than that. Like a 35, 40% of your income?
I mean, yeah, we go to Sam's Club and Costco and
I didn't think
What'd you
about
say?
that. I said 750.
Okay. That's still substantial. Well, the answer was 596.
Okay.
good.
So why do you possibly think it is 3,000?
eggs are expensive.
It's not fucking eggs, dude. Come on. Why do you think it's 3,000?
I just thought I went out to eat more. I mean, there's occasionally times where I go out to eat quite a bit, just living on the road. And I really like Whataburger.
3,000.
Yeah. I'm glad it's not 3,000.
I don't know what you would have to be doing to spend $3,000 on food alone.
Well, Sam's Club and Costco can get expensive, especially buying diapers.
Yeah, but we don't go there that often to spend that much in an entire month.
Probably not. No,
I don't know if you really thought about that one.
probably not.
Okay. Here's the next one. This is extra shopping, kind of at like an Amazon or a Walmart or a Target, that kind of stuff. What do you think you spent on these, like, who knows what it could be categories at these big box or delivery? What are we thinking? What do we think?
Maybe 600.
600. What do we got?
1400.
1400. Well, this time he's the winner here. 1737.
Holy
Is our money just leaving?
yeah.
Just on big box Amazon delivery, that unknown, because who even knows what the you actually got? And hopefully we actually find out more. But that is crazy.
That is crazy.
like
I didn't think that
almost-
we spent that much on Amazon.
That's almost
You
triple
put
what I thought.
1400.
Well, yeah, 1400. But
That's still a
1700
lot.
seems like a lot for a month.
That's not that much more than what you thought, but that's like
Well,
almost
1400 is my average. That's
a
how
lot.
much I think I would spend on Amazon or Target.
You're okay with that?
No. Yes.
What?
I mean, I'm okay with it. Yeah. I think I'm okay with 1400 a month.
That's a lot. I don't know what we would need to spend that much on in an entire month.
Knickknacks.
You don't really seem to speak up. You really do not. Do you, like, what is your care level on all this stuff? Like, this is objectively bad. He says he doesn't care, and you just seem so about it. Just so flat. Are you giving up? Do you care?
Sometimes I feel like it's not a battle that I can win. So I feel like we've been through the same conversations the whole time we've been together, and not
For
a whole lot
like
has
a
changed.
decade.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're going to stay with someone. You had a kid with someone who won't change,
I love him.
but he won't change. Are you guys going to make it?
I think we'll make it.
Why
Yeah.
do you think that? You're the bad one. It's not like you have to. You're not the one dealing with the pain and hurt of this.
I mean, I am.
How? You're the one doing the
Internally.
actions. Oh, come on. Then why aren't you changing? You literally told me you don't care. What the fuck are you talking about internally?
I just like to spend money.
No but you're not changing. So what are you telling me that it hurts internally if you literally told me you don't care?
I think the debt stresses me out, but I just push it off and spend more money. Like
But
spending
that's
money
going
is
to
my
turn
happy
even more and
place.
more stressful forever.
I know, and I'm trying to get through that, and I haven't
Trying?
found
What's this
resources.
trying? Resources?
Yeah,
Fucking budgeting. What do you mean resources? What are you talking about? Okay, fine. Resource. Simpler budget. You guys create an account together or create two separate accounts, whatever you want to do. We pay for the premium version. They get a multi-week trial. There's your resource because it at least tells you exactly what you spent on every category. So we're not playing prices right. You're guessing, okay? You don't have to do that anymore because you won't actually know what you're spending on each and every category. You set your own limits and it's automatically connected to your accounts and you see what your income is. Okay? So simpler budget. You guys get that. There's a resource, but you could have been doing that more manually or something. You could, if you
tried.
really care. You've tried, but you told me you don't care though. If you don't care, there is no trying.
but I did. I tried very hard. I went on Etsy. I bought a planner. We went through it together. We set it up, and then I moved, and it was hard to see, what was she spending money on, and then me telling her, oh, I bought some more dumb.
I think that's the problem is we want to look into it and then we try and make a plan and then something happens where maybe we don't see each other for a while. We're not able to actually stick to that and actually sit down and have the time to talk about it. So it just kind of goes out into the wind.
All right. No more Etsy bullshit. Here's the Simpler Budget Founders Edition. This is for anyone that signs up for the annual version, gets this signed and sent to them, but you guys get it for free. Before you guys come back on the Financial Audit channel, I need you to journal at least weekly, okay? At least weekly, and I'm going to read that when you guys come back on the follow-up channel, so don't fuck it up.
Okay, she'll write in it.
Miscellaneous bull. The final category we're gonna do. This is things like getting a video game or just whatever it is. This is miscellaneous extra bullshit that does not actually matter in life whatsoever.
My guess is
3,600.
I put 2,000 and scratched down.
Oh
by
my!
8.
What are you guys doing? How do you possibly even think that? How is it even How is that even considered remotely okay, guys?
it's not.
It's not okay
Then why don't we do anything?
because we don't talk about it. Because I don't like talking about it.
Why don't you like talking about it?
Because
Because he's the problem.
I'm the problem. She has no problem with not spending, and I can't seem to stop.
Then what the can I do?
Tools.
No.
Maybe throw something at
I mean,
him.
yes, you guys go through all the classes, you get the budgeting app. Sure, there's tools, but it is still your work that you put into it in the end.
I feel like he needs something to change to make a difference, and I don't know what that is, but I feel like anytime we talk about it, he feels like he's personally attacked, and so then I feel like I hurt his feelings, and it's not a super great conversation.
You think she hurts your feelings?
No, she doesn't hurt my feelings. She
like
just
I
thinks
do.
she hurts my feelings.
So why do you care? Before we just jump into these documents, just in general, why do you care about your own self-pleasure than your wife, than your child? Why do you think that? Dig down deep. Why do you think that?
My mom was the same way.
And you saw that comes from that, and you're not willing to change. I saw things that struggled from my childhood, foreclosure notices, struggled to pay for college, which is bad finances in general, stress. That's why I became interested in personal finances, and I did better. You saw the bad parts, and you decided to repeat that? How does that make sense? You're able to fully acknowledge this. It's not like some internalized trauma, like someone who got abused is now abusive or anything. It's like you are recognizing this. You know this. So why the continue the thing that you know is bad from your childhood?
I don't know. I just like to spend money on random things. I just buy shit that I think is shiny.
Okay. So $9,000 comes in. How much did you guys spend last month?
Probably 8,900.
Okay. So less.
Probably
a little less.
close to 10.
Okay. 10,500.
Oh,
We're spending $1,500 more than we bring in on a monthly basis. How are we ever going to get out of debt? You said debt is keeping you up, so you just ignore it. But it's getting worse by $1,500 on a monthly basis. What the fuck are you talking about?
yeah.
Again, that is you putting your own self-joy over your wife, over your daughter.
She doesn't tell me no very often. And that's the other problem. I feel like if we had an actual conversation and maybe broke it down and I explained to her reasons I needed something or wanted is a very strong word, wanted something, then maybe she would understand more.
Okay. Where do you guys think you are in the world of personal finances? I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, go. On go, I want you both at the exact same time to give me what you think your household financial score is. 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. 3, 2, 1.
2.
3.
Okay. Why do you think you're almost like, what do you think you're at a 3 and not like really This is a lot of paper. This is more paperwork than I've seen in a long time. Borderline fat stack week, and we haven't done one of those in a while. You think you're
like
a 3?
I know there's
But you're the
definitely
saver. You're the one that is apparently good.
we could both be the spenders, so at least there's only one spender in our relationship, but
Always making
I feel
up
like
for
it's definitely pretty bad, and we need to figure it out to get out of the hole.
All right, if you guys want your Hammer financial score, link in the description below, or just go to calebhammer.com. You can also go to calebhammer.com/apply if you want to come into our studio in Austin, Texas, meet everyone here, have a good time, and I'll give you a good financial beating and get you connected with resources and all that good stuff. All right, Amazon Chase card. Okay, we talked about the deliveries and bullshit, and it was an insane number that was actually even higher than you thought, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so Amazon Chase with this. Oh my, this is crazy. $11,835.94. That balance alone is fucking insane. I haven't had a balance like that on a credit card in forever. With a $385 minimum to payment. That's great. Doesn't even matter. Listen, guys, the balance didn't even change. No, the balance literally went down by $1 because you spent $231. Who spent the $231?
Probably me.
I'm not on that account, so it wasn't.
Are you fucking kidding me? So you say you're the one that you care about that. You care about that. You're okay with a nearly $12,000 loan? Well, this is pretty fucking exciting for the world of financial audit.
Something big, Mar.
Nearly 60,000 of you have downloaded my budgeting app, Simpler Budget, in just a few weeks of its launch. And let me tell you, we've heard amazing feedback. People are enjoying the automatic account connections. People are enjoying the community chat. People are enjoying building their budget, sticking to it, and actually changing their lives finally for the first time. Yeah! So download the Simpler Budget app today. Join the 60,000 people who are literally changing their lives for the first time. Literally, this gives you control of your financial future once and for all. So download Simpler Budget today. And remember, anyone who signs up for the annual version of the app at a massive discount, you also get shipped this Simpler Budget notebook, which will be personally signed by me. So check it out. Download Simpler Budget today. The high interest credit card debt that is accruing $239.38 in interest on a monthly basis. $28 in fees. Why? Why?
Late fee.
Do you even know that?
No, I don't have access to that account because I'm not on it.
You don't have access? You're not allowed to look? You don't know the login?
No. It's just under.
Why doesn't she have access?
She's never asked for it. I have the app on my phone.
She has to ask for it? So you guys
doesn't
don't
have
sit
to.
down?
No, we don't.
Because you're afraid of the confrontation. You're afraid of him getting his feelings hurt. You're afraid of getting your feelings hurt, all that, whatever.
I mean, yeah, I'm just afraid of starting an argument and getting mad.
But aren't you just like building it up and it's just going to be a nuclear explosion at one point that you just can't? What did you think the balance of this was?
This is one that we have talked about recently, and I knew it was high, but I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know that there was a late charge that got added in there too.
Why aren't you managing paying on time if you're the one that's dealing with this?
I missed the payment date.
No shit, I'm asking why?
Because it fell on a weekend and I wasn't paying attention.
Why is it not on auto pay? You make money.
Auto pay scares me.
Why?
Because I had auto pay on everything a long time ago and I didn't have any money in my account and it charged me a fee.
But you're getting fees regardless.
Yeah, I know. A lot of the times I'll call them and let them know that it was just an accident and they'll reimburse it. But
A lot of times. Yeah, there it is. Late fee, Amazon, 23.49% interest rate. So what the fuck are we doing on here?
we bought a lot of furniture for our house. Yes, we bought some of the furniture for our house. And
You agree?
Yes. For the house, we did have to because we didn't have any furniture. We had to furnish the house enough to live in, and it was a little expensive. So I know there's quite a bit on there from just when we bought our house.
Pull up your Amazon account. Let me see. Let me have a little thing.
I know we haven't bought anything super recently.
Do you want to see the orders or the Chase account?
All right, let me see. Pull it up.
Here's the
Pull it up.
recent
Okay,
orders.
I'm starting a screen recording. We will black out anything that's private. Okay. What's this? Something for shoes. A
Blister
water
tape.
bottle, because you probably didn't have any water bottles. Bladder cleaning kit?
It's a hydration cleaning kit, hydration pack.
It's for a rucksack,
It's for my rucksack.
like a backpack
Oh, okay.
to go walking with.
Ring solar panel?
Yeah. Our outdoor security camera kept dying, and with me
Hardwire it.
I can't hardwire where it's at because there's no close enough light switches.
Yeah, things for the kids. Get that. I get that. But we got a lot of things all at once for the kid. It's not like, I mean, maybe one at a time.
I know recently we did spend
Docking
around
station.
$1,200.
And by the way, I'm not seeing this fucking furniture that you guys are talking about. I'm seeing
Yeah, it's
pens and
been a while
whiteboards
ago.
and calendars and pay-per-view screen protector for the iPad, an outdoor table, an expensive printer.
Yeah.
Logitech MX Key S Combo Performance Wireless Keyboard. Come on, dude.
So
There's a big desk, L-shaped desk.
So that's
the furniture that you wanted was an L-shaped desk?
No.
That was for me.
What are you talking about?
That was for
a triple monitor mount.
Yes.
Come on.
That was an office setup that got
Tessa was
Large monitors, 3 large monitors.
It's a 3 large monitor stand. I bought 2 monitors.
Yeah, but they're 32-inch monitors.
Yes.
Those are big monitors.
It is a setup for my home office. Tessa was being lazy.
Home office? Buddy, you're at home 4 days. You're being lazy.
Yeah.
I was sick.
She was sick, and she called me kind of hysterical because my daughter was also sick. And
Calling your wife hysterical?
She called me hysterical.
You called him hysterical?
Upset. She was not happy.
Oh, she was hysterical, you're
Yes,
saying?
she was hysterical. She was saying that I need to have an office set up because she needs help with our daughter because she's sick and she just
My
wants
daughter
to
and
go
I
to
both had
sleep.
the flu, and I was not doing well. It was really, really hard to keep up with my daughter, and we were both home.
You called her lazy for having the flu?
I didn't call her lazy for having the flu. I just I also had the flu at the same time and was at work. I just didn't tell her.
Shouldn't have been.
That's
Well,
what
If
I
you're
said.
around
by
other
myself.
people. Oh, okay.
I work in my office.
Why the what is this at home? In the trailer?
No, so
No,
at
in
our
our
house.
You're
So-
there 4 days.
So she wanted me to come home that day, but I couldn't come home because I have work to do. And I work in an office.
Okay.
So she wanted me to have a home office set up so
that-
that I could come home and help out if I was able to. And now that I have the home office set up, I
You had to
can,
invest thousands and thousands into it when you're in like horrible debt, beyond horrible debt. I mean, the debt we're talking about is almost $400,000.
yeah.
Lots of kids stuff, the sculpture stuff, and another monitor stand, and what is this? A receipt printer, and hey, yeah, baby monitoring, and a heater. Oh, we're just buying so many things: garage door openers, performance energy drinks, weird pajama pants.
Those were for Christmas.
Yeah, those were for Christmas.
It was for family pictures. We all got matching pajamas.
This is just insane, ridiculous spending, guys. And the card is at $12,000.
Yeah.
That stresses me out. I don't know. My view on credit cards is you use them and then you pay them off the next month. So that
Sounds
you
like a
don't get-
reasonable view. How can you actually stick here?
Well, we removed the credit card.
You seem so passive.
We removed the credit card from Amazon. So now we're not using that credit card anymore at all on Amazon, whether it gets the 5%.
Buddy, I
back
don't
or
know.
not.
All I know is I saw Amazon purchases and I see 4 on this card and a late fee. So literally your change was like right before you came on the show, which I don't count for anything. It's like that's nothing. You know you're coming on the show, so you do something to look better. Come on. The interest and fees charged in this year loan's already insane.
Yeah.
Already insane. I'm just taking your energy and just looking at you, and I can't tell if either you're passive in life or if you don't care or if you've just given up. Which one is it?
I kind of feel like I've given up a little bit because I don't know what to do.
Your wife has given up. And you're just okay with this. And you're okay with just popping the Zen and blasting through Amazon and ordering shit that you don't have on a credit card that is at, $12,000. You're okay with this. Your wife is saying she no longer cares, or that she's given up, and it's because of you, and you just do nothing. And earlier you said you do not care.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I feel like that's the way things are going.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I have no idea. Just kind of struggling.
What have you done?
I don't know. Not a whole lot. I feel like we're just constantly in this hole of trying to get out and then
What have you tried these last 6 months?
try to talk more about things and try and look into the future rather than just right now.
And what's happened when you try?
I get emotional.
Uh-huh.
I don't really see a way out at this point. So.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You don't give a
I do give a
You said you didn't earlier.
I do give a
She doesn't know what she's doing. She's lost in this, man, because she can't do anything about you because you don't care. You don't care to change.
That is true.
And she's giving up. How long until she gives up on you in the marriage?
I don't know. I'm hoping that doesn't happen.
That doesn't get us anywhere.
I know.
That doesn't get us anywhere. Be honest with me. Have you thought about just calling it quits?
No.
Really? I respect that. That's love.
I also couldn't make it on my own either. Because I don't make enough to support me and my daughter.
But that shouldn't be what's keeping you there if it is.
It's not, but even if that was an option, I don't have a way to support myself. I don't make enough by myself. But
Something tells me the fact that you immediately said that second answer that it's a bit more real than you'd want to admit, even to yourself. Because why would that come so quickly?
I don't know. I've always known that I don't make enough and I don't have an education to go do anything better. I don't know.
Look at this, man.
I know.
You don't give.
This is why we don't have our budget conversations.
No, this is why you need to have your budget conversations.
I don't like to see her upset.
That doesn't matter. You make her upset with what you're doing. You're blaming her for being upset for why you're not willing to have the conversations when you're the one that have gotten you guys in the position where you need to have the budget conversations. What the are you talking about? How do you not see how ridiculous this is? Get your wife a fucking tissue.
Yeah, I don't. At this point, I don't know what the fuck to do anymore.
Talk. You're not willing to. Bare minimum effort.
Yeah, she's right.
She is, but you've done nothing.
I feel like a lot of times he's an emotional spender. And if he's upset, he'll just try and go buy something to give himself that fix. But then he's just digging the hole even deeper by doing that. And I don't know how to change that. I've tried to talk to him about it.
And then you're not willing to discuss.
Yeah, I hide it a lot.
Most of the credit cards are just in his name, so I don't know really about them. And so I don't ask because I
Really?
simply just don't know.
You didn't know about the late fee. What do you know about them? What do you know about them?
There's a lot on them.
You even know how many?
There's probably 5 or so, maybe, that have a decent balance. Other than that, I don't.
You know this is like living a second life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Financially.
Yeah.
This is like fucking financially cheating in a way.
Yeah. Essentially, yes.
And she just tries to talk about it and you just leave.
Yeah, I shut it down quickly.
Here's the truth. Running a business is sometimes pure chaos. Show guests canceled days before their audit, constant calls and messages across multiple projects, and the list goes on and on. It feels a lot like juggling, but imagine every ball you're juggling is on fire. But you know where I found some peace? Today's sponsor, ShipStation. It's like having a calm in the middle of a storm when it comes to order fulfillment, especially for products like my merchandise. With ShipStation, you can automate shipping tasks and manage all of your orders from one dashboard. It's not just about printing shipping labels easily, which, by the way, is a lifesaver, but it's also about scaling up efficiently. I've saved a ton thanks to their deep discounts with major carriers, cutting my shipping costs down dramatically. And with features like smart automation and the ability to seamlessly integrate with the services and selling channels I already use, ShipStation not only grows with my business, but also propels it into the future. Imagine handling every order more accurately, faster, and with less hassle. Calm the chaos of order fulfillment with the shipping software that delivers. Switch to ShipStation today. Go to shipstation.com/Caleb or click the link in the description below to sign up with the free trial. That is shipstation.com/Caleb. Thanks again to ShipStation for sponsoring today's episode. Let's get back into it. You will not make it if that's how you continue. You guys have known each other for a long time. You met each other when you were both younger. Like, you have a history. You have a kid now.
Mm-hmm.
That bond is keeping you guys together through this and helping. But how long can she be pushed? How long can she feel completely destroyed and broken down and unable to talk and communicate with her significant other? How long can she feel that way? How long can she feel completely given up before either she's just a silent corpse existing in the house or until she decides to leave the house?
I don't want either of those things. I really don't.
We've got to figure this out. I don't want things to always be this way. I want to get better and see the light at the end of the tunnel. And
I know you want to, but you can't do that alone.
No.
That's not on you. To start, does he hide things from you?
I mean, just finances.
Just finances that you know of.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there would be anything else to hide.
Well,
We talk about everything else. It's just the finances that are a hard conversation for us.
what does she know about the truck situation and what you did with that? What does she know?
She thinks the truck's paid off. It's not paid off. and I missed a payment.
Break.
Yes. Absolutely. Take your time. Why would you even tell her that? Why would you even tell her it's paid off?
Because that was our original goal.
Yeah, that's a goal. Why would you lie?
No, so we took out a personal loan to pay off a credit card and her card, and originally we were going to pay a portion of the Amazon card and the truck. And I didn't pay the truck, and I saved some of that extra money as cash.
Wasn't the truck supposed to be paid off a while ago?
Mm-hmm. I've just been making the payments.
What do you still owe on the truck?
$700.
This should have been paid off like a year ago.
Yeah.
A year ago.
Why? Weren't you close to paying it off?
Also, no,
Yes.
it's $1,700 that you still owe.
$1,700. Yeah.
You just tried to lie again.
I forgot a number.
No, buddy. I think you lied to try to get out of pushback or to make her to me. What's going through your head right now? I feel so bad for you. I'm so sorry.
I'm just really hurt.
Yeah. Oh.
I just feel like I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Mm-hmm. I am so sorry. You do not deserve this. And I don't even know what to say to you. I really don't. I know you're the one that's watched this show for a long time, right?
Yes.
But I don't even know what to say to you. I mean, I want to like give her like the biggest hug in the world. You know, I feel so bad for her, and you just immediately lied again when you said how much was left to try to get your ass out of a situation that you. She thought it was supposed to be paid off a year ago. She just said, "What the is wrong with you?"
Okay, walk me through this situation. What happened? How'd you get here?
We were so far ahead in payments that I didn't owe anything for a while, and it said I had no minimum payment, so I just didn't pay for it for a couple months, and that money I took, I used for our trip when we went to Cabo.
You guys went to Cabo.
And so when the payment finally came that I wasn't caught up, I had to make the minimum monthly again. And I made it, and then I forgot about it, and then I had to pay 2 payments.
I still don't see how we were so close to paying it off, and then you owe more than what I thought we did when we were just a few months away from paying it off.
I think that because I missed the payment, it added money to it.
That doesn't make any sense.
And I didn't pay on it for 3 months because there was no minimum monthly, which charges interest.
But why would you not just pay it so that you can pay it off?
Because I wanted money to spend while we were in Cabo.
That's when you save money. You don't just...
I did save money by not spending it on the truck.
That doesn't make any sense. Then we knew about Cabo for a long time. We could have saved money for that.
But we didn't save any money. I saved money for it. The only reason we had any money to spend while we were there was because of me.
You make trips and you plan them so that you have the money when you need it. We knew about that for over a year.
Yes.
We could have done things to put away money before.
But we didn't. And we didn't talk about it. You didn't save any money. So I used that opportunity to save money, to spend money in Cabo. And my truck payment, I didn't have to pay for 3-4 months. So it was fine. In my head, it was fine.
But if you would have just paid it off, then the money that you would have been putting towards your truck would have been that extra spending money.
Yeah, but the truck didn't need to be paid off right then. It needed spending money for Cabo.
But she thought you paid off the truck. You agreed to pay off the truck.
Yes.
How the can you possibly have that opinion then? How is that opinion even possible to have?
I don't know. I mean,
You went against what you both agreed on.
Yeah.
And you're saying it's okay because it's your money? Are you okay?
Not really, no.
Yeah. What's going through your head right now?
Every time we talk about this, I feel like it gets worse and worse.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just always something else waiting.
Is there anything else, man? Is there anything else that I don't know that she doesn't know?
the
Just
Amex is
get it
higher.
out. Huh?
The Amex credit card is higher.
How much higher?
$2,049.
How often do you feel like this?
I don't know what to do. I hate saying I'm not the problem.
You're
But
not
I'm
the problem.
not.
You're not the problem.
I don't know what to do to change.
You
Or
can't.
what conversations to have to make things different.
You can't. It's kind of. It's in a way less the addiction side, but still the behavior of an addict. The dude's not going to change unless he changes. And if he doesn't, you're essentially just allowing yourself to stay with an alcoholic forever. And that's so hard to say for someone that just had a kid. It's so hard to say for someone that loves the person in front of them. But oh my fuck. What is going through your head right now?
I fucked up.
You fucked up. Listen to your language. You don't give a fuck and you're not going to change. Do you think he's going to change? Down in your heart, I know you hope. Do you think?
I think he can.
You think he can, but you've been with him this entire time. So answer the question. Do you think he's going to change?
No.
That's fucking real, man.
Yeah. Yeah. My own wife doesn't have faith in me.
You're smiling and laughing.
I'm trying to
At
get
that.
through the pain.
Why would she have faith in you?
I don't know. At this
You
point,
haven't given me
really-
a whole lot to go off of.
Oh my gosh. I feel so bad for you. I want everything in my heart right now is I want to fix this for you. You have no idea. I feel so bad for you. And fuck, man, I would do like anything right now to fix this for you. But there's nothing I can do. I mean, it's all on him. And you're right. It's not a situation where you can leave. You're not in a position to. You're trapped. You're trapped and you've given up as well. You're trapped and you've given up as well. Obviously, I'm going to sit you guys down with a therapist. 3 sessions for free with Sondermine. Well, I'm lucky that I'm able to gift that because of them. Because, oh my fuck, if there's ever been anyone that needs therapy, you might need your own therapy.
I've been in counseling lately.
Why?
Mostly just work stress, but just kind of everything.
Is
in
it
life.
work stress?
It really is.
Okay. Mattress Firm.
That one's in my name. That was whenever we bought our mattress, and
Adjustable base.
So some of it is you.
I mean, that one, we
We
did
both
need a
agreed.
bed, so we bought a bed.
Did you need a $5,228 bed?
I might have
Yes.
been talked into that one.
I have a really nice mattress and it's not that much. What
Yeah.
It's the best mattress in the world.
Yeah,
We
we get that when we can afford it.
We could have just gone with the mattress, but I was talked into everything. The adjustable base, which was not necessary, so that was probably $2,000
How
more.
often do you use it?
Every night.
When you're home, you use it.
4 days a week.
I do not.
4 days a month.
I don't use it if it's just me.
Then why is the remote on the bed when I come home every time?
I used that the other night when I wouldn't go to sleep. I tried to sit it up, but it didn't help anything. Yeah.
It expires in a year and a half. Okay. With how many months is left in order to get it? We got 12 plus 5. Plus 1. Okay. So we got 18 months to pay this off. You have 5,228.34 divided by 18. You guys need to make payments of 290. Minimum monthly payment is 183. You need to make payments of 290. 291.
That's weird because
You're not doing that.
no, whenever we had set up the payments, they said there was a certain period of time that we could have it paid off, and it wasn't going to charge any interest.
Yeah,
And so-
9/27, 2026. I mean, I might be off by a month, which moves the number down to the 262 you paid.
Yes, because I figured it out and I knew I was paying more
Okay,
than
we'll
the
say 262.
okay, because I knew I was making more than the minimum because I was trying to get it paid off before it started charging interest.
What does tonight look like when we leave here?
A long conversation back home.
Probably some more tears.
Are you actually going to have a conversation?
I'm going
She'll
to attempt.
try.
Yeah,
What does your attempt look like?
not yelling
Do you yell?
occasionally.
He gets heated.
What do you yell about? This is all you.
I know
So what do you yell?
that I don't want to talk about it.
Is that what he yells?
Pretty much. It's about normally how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, it's already charged almost $1,000 in deferred interest, so don't pay this off by then. Like $3,000 of interest is gonna hit, if not more. Okay. Because it's charging at 35%.
35%. Wow.
That one's high.
Okay. Academy. What is this?
That is my card. I went to Academy with a friend of mine, and they had some jackets on clearance during when it was cold.
You couldn't have
And I-
just bought them rather than
Why
put
is
them on
there
a credit card.
What do you think's happened here? Do you have any insight into this card?
No, I didn't know about it till. I mean, I knew the card was there, but normally there's not a balance on it. So I
Tell her
didn't-
what happened.
I hit a late fee because I forgot I used the card.
maybe you shouldn't use the cards, and then there's not a late fee. If you would have just bought it outright with the debit card, you wouldn't have had to worry about that.
There was no money in the debit card.
Then maybe don't spend money you don't have.
Well,
It's really simple.
I needed a jacket.
Because you didn't have any at
They were
home.
At home. I couldn't leave work to go
I
get
think
a
you
jacket.
had a jacket. Did you have a jacket?
Not a work jacket.
Okay.
They were on sale.
You have a late fee.
For a jacket.
For a jacket. 2 jackets. They're nice jackets.
Why do you need 2?
They were on sale.
Why do you need any more?
I like jackets. They're dress jackets. They look decent. I have to dress presentable.
Look, you all know I love calling people out on their financial train wrecks. We've tackled credit cards, payday loans, and more. But there's one giant moneymaker we've only scratched the surface on: real estate.
I have 5 houses.
That's right, the buy a house, get rich game. And that's if you play it right. You see, my own journey started in sales with tens of thousands of dollars in bad debt. I was that dude. But once I hustled my face off and wiped the state clean, I realized the real wealth building power? Investing, and real estate in particular. I saved for some years, put down on my first home, watched it grow in value, and then snowballed that equity into multiple rentals, and ultimately, the condo where I started filming these chaos-filled financial audits you guys love. And that's why I'm thrilled to announce my brand new course, Master Your Real Estate. I'm pouring everything I know into how I went from broke and basically mooching cheap rent to leveraging property appreciation, collecting rent checks, and scaling up. And as a thank you for buying at launch, you'll be able to get the course at over 30% off through March 31st. And for the first 250 people who sign up, you'll get access to my exclusive Q&A where I deep dive into my real estate portfolio. So listen. This is the blueprint I wish I had when I was scraping by. My system will show you how to understand market cycles so you're not buying at the worst possible times, spot a money pit versus a gem, build a mini empire of rentals that send you a paycheck while you're napping, and I'll also show you stuff like the BRRR or BRRR method, buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat, commercial deals, plus the not so boring side of mortgages and home inspections. Basically, all the do's and don'ts that could save you from a midnight roof collapse. There's no gimmicks, no rocket science, just real strategies I used to transform my net worth from zero to hundreds of thousands of dollars before I started this YouTube channel. So if you're ready to get the house of your dreams, finally wrap your head around mortgages and not get bamboozled, learn how real estate can become your biggest wealth booster, then Master Your Real Estate is your next move. Sign up for the course today, lock in that massive discount only through the end of this month, and dive into the world of real estate investing. Seriously, real estate has changed my life and it can change yours too. Let's go make real estate your next big win. And remember, we always offer a 30-day money back guarantee, but we have the lowest refund rate in the industry for a reason. I bring the value. Check it out, link in the description below. Well, of course, interest is charging. We have a $37 minimum monthly payment. And absolutely nothing's happening here. We're sitting at $206.13, of which she thought was zero. Knew it and bought a jacket. Two jackets. Why'd you get this card?
I've had that card for a while. I can't remember the original reason I got the card.
You told Lindsay, the producer, because you were bored and you wanted a gold card.
That was the Amex, not the
Oh, that's
Academy.
the next card? Oh, my. Okay. Yeah, this is at 36%. This card, the card we're just talking about.
The Academy.
36 for fucking percent. You're just sitting, you're not even paying. Sitting, not even paying. Well, your wife is at home trying to raise your kid and also work. AmeriExpress. Is this the one you said is higher?
Yes.
So what is it now?
3,000 something.
It went up $2,000.
Yes.
$2,000.
For what?
Yeah, for what?
So I thought my RV rent was automatically paid, and it was not.
Paid for rent on a credit card?
Yeah. So I was behind 3 months because I thought it was an automatic withdrawal.
Oh, wow.
And it wasn't.
You didn't know that?
I knew he was paying for it on the credit card, but
Oh, for fuck's sake, I asked if there's anything else you're hiding. You were behind 3 months. You didn't even know.
And so I had to pay for it.
how did they let you get behind?
They didn't even know. I talked to the park manager. She had no idea.
Genuine question for the audience. You have to remember, these are just real people from the audience, just like you can be if you apply. But question with the feeling and empathy and everything that is whatever going through my head right now. How do you rescue somebody that literally kind of can't be rescued and doesn't want to be rescued, and you also feel weird about rescuing because they have a kid, you can't tell them to leave the guy, and also it's weird to tell people to leave someone, and also how the do you do it, especially when they don't make money? What the do you do? I don't know what to do. I don't want you in this situation, and I don't know what to do. I can get you guys out of debt. That depends on him changing. You agree with me that you don't think he's going to change. What the do I do about you? Because you're the one I want to save here. How the You're the fan of the show, but she's the one I like.
That's usual.
I don't know. I'm really hoping this wakes him up.
Hope.
That's all I have at this point.
How long have you been hoping?
A while.
Exactly. Yeah, interest is accruing, $29.14. Got some pay overtime stuff. $40.47. No, well, the minimum payment is probably like $120 now.
Do you want me to check?
No, it's probably $120 if it's 3 times the balance. I'm gonna assume it's Hulu, and Smith Outdoor.
What is
Smith Outdoor.
Some SMM to out SMMT Outdoor.
Oh, Summit Outdoor. I bought a cup that I saw on Instagram.
on a credit card?
On a credit card.
You guys get along normally,
Other than finances, yes.
but how often is that versus finances?
I would
We get along
I'd
just
say
fine.
most of the time, yeah.
Okay.
I
How
think
often is finances? How often is that?
I think we have a good spout once a month,
About
And
finances, probably, yeah.
and it probably needs to be more often.
Why is it even a spout though? What defense do you have? You don't have a defense.
I
It
just feel
should
like
be a
I'm being
spout.
attacked. Like I'm not allowed to spend.
Because you are the problem. You legitimately are.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes addressing it. He'd rather it just be hidden, and he hopes that it'll figure itself out on its own somehow. But that's not how it works.
Dude, you shouldn't have access to a credit card. You can't manage your credit cards. You can't manage having access to credit. Again, you can use, just like everyone in the audience and on the show, you can use the Fizz card because it's a debit card that builds credit if you really care about that part, if you want fun. But you can't do this. I would just close these accounts. You already have the house, so what credit are you shopping for?
It's a lot of paper.
HEB card?
Yeah.
Never even heard of this.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a new thing.
That was my doing as well.
Okay. HEB. Never thought I'd write that down in the debt column. Okay, with a new balance of $483.95, the minimum monthly payment of $25. It was $683.95 of purchases.
When he told me about that one, I said the only way that we're going to have that and use that is if we're literally going, buying groceries, and then immediately paying off. And he said that's what we would do. And that has not happened, obviously. So otherwise, it'd be a zero balance.
Jeez, dude. Just really don't get it. It's not even all HEB. There's a Wyndham. Yeah, like buying something in a hotel lobby. Then what is Murdoch Ranch and Home for $261? That's not HEB. And she doesn't even know this. Again, she doesn't even know this. I'm looking at her reaction.
She was there for the Murdoch. She was
Why
with
would
me.
you put it on an HEB card?
That was the one I had in my hand.
What the fuck is that? Put another one in your hand.
I don't carry my wallet very often, so I used my
Why?
because my phone does everything for me.
Except for using a card.
It does.
That
use
makes
the
more
card.
sense.
Well,
Like a debit card for you. All I'm saying is the amount of money you guys have spent on bullshit, by the way, literally if you were just putting that in the Moomoo app, the investing app that I use, if it's literally sitting there uninvested with the sign up rewards when you put in like $2,000 and all that stuff, you get like a literal like 16% return on your money, which is better than you even get on an average stock market year. So like this is so stupid what you guys are doing. It's all going to interest instead. It's all going to interest instead and stupid. Just stupid. And I don't know what to do. I just feel bad for you. Apple Card.
That
What's
one's
up?
mine.
Is this paid off normally?
Normally it is. Last year, most of the year, it did carry a balance for plane tickets.
Is it carrying a balance now?
I think there's like $200 on it right now, but
Why? So it's not all him.
I pay mine off every month.
But you said there's a balance on here.
There's a balance, but it's from the past month, so it's not due yet until the end.
Oh,
of the
but you
month.
pay it off every month.
Yes.
Okay, then that doesn't have to go in the column then. When's the last time it wasn't paid off and interest accrued?
Probably about 6 months of last year. We bought plane tickets. For,
When was the last one though? Like how long has it been paid off every month by?
Probably the past 5 or 6 months.
Okay, then
I've
I
been
won't
paying
write
it
the
off.
balance down.
Okay.
I mean, it's still this is your card. You're going out to eat all the time. Whataburger, Starbucks. Or then there's some other things in there. There's an urgent care and a health thing. But I mean, going out to eat and getting some Starbies.
That's not very often, I can say that.
It's not very often. It was 3 times within the month. You know, obviously we don't have the full package yet in terms of what has been spent across the board. Just on one card, you know, just thinking of priorities of money. Let me see if that's confirmed, though. Yeah, no interest. Good. Okay. Good. Verizon. Synchrony Verizon card. Why?
I originally got the card because it gave you money off of your bill, and I was
But now you're accruing interest.
I
And
was
there-
paying it
There's
off
purchases on a Verizon card? Why?
our new phones.
You just got new phone. That doesn't make sense. You didn't get a $245 phone, did you?
No,
Then what are you talking about? Because that was how many purchased.
that's the monthly bill.
Oh, but you're accruing interest. You're not saving any money with $26.96 of interest. What fucking money are you saving with the $41 minimum monthly payment? Yeah, that's great. Just this alone, without putting any more purchases on, which is, by the way, impossible because you put your minimum monthly payments on this. How long does it take to just pay off this 1,136? How long does this take to pay off?
With just putting monthly minimum,
Yeah, without adding any higher balances, which are impossible.
16 months.
How long do you think?
I have no idea.
You'll be 30.
Holy
Wow.
Just to pay off
Crazy.
1,136.
That's crazy.
What the fuck are we doing? USAA. Is this his?
It's hours.
We're both on it.
Who's spending?
Me.
Of course. $1,567.41 with a $47 minimum monthly payment. Actually, no spending was done on this, but interest is accruing. How long does this take to pay off, guys? Just doing the minimum payment without purchases.
A long time.
3 years.
3 years? How long? What do you think?
Probably 6.
Okay, you'll be 40.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Literally almost double your age that you've.
That's
Well,
sad.
no, that's not true.
Not quite. But that's crazy.
The Verizon one makes no sense anyway. I mean, I know where
Yeah.
you guys live. You have good T-Mobile coverage. I would just do something like Helium for $15 a month per line. It's like I just don't understand why. Okay, it's just why pay for the name brand when you don't have to these days? Huge interest rate on there. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's still a lot to go through. What is this? What is this? Unsecured fixed rate loan? Is this a personal loan? What am I looking at?
A personal loan.
See the original loan amount, but what's the current? When did you get this? Because the current balance is basically the same. What was this personal loan for? $35,116.57.
To pay off the
was-
Amex.
Debt consolidation.
Oh, and how did that work?
It didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Without changing the behavior, which you are incapable of, which he is incapable of which you have no hope of him even doing. No, you have hope. You just don't believe he will. Then obviously this does nothing because then you just owe double the debt. You consolidate it, then you build it all the way back up. And guess what? We built it all the way back up, right? So personal loan again, $35,116.57. It's an insane balance. Basically doubles where we are that we've talked about already, if not more. 600. No, well, that's the interest. What's the minimum monthly payment?
It's like 700 and something.
772.
Yeah.
Jeez. That just eats a huge chunk from your guys' actual take-home pay. That's crazy. That is crazy. That was the Amazon card and the Amex. The Amazon card now is at $12,000 and the Amex is at $3,000. So we just built them all the way back up. Are you checking your phone? Is this not good? Are you not learning anything?
The minimum.
Are we not learning? Okay.
Yeah, I was wrong. It's $744.69.
Mm-hmm. 81 months remaining on this.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's a while. And that's...
What a joke. How does this fucking continue? How does this actually continue? Like your guys' marriage, how does this continue? I don't know. What is this? It's 6%, so it's a little on the lower side. Still not good though. But it's 400. Your RV.
Yeah.
Stop. Sorry. The RV.
Yeah.
Is this the one you were behind on?
The-
Wait, so we have an RV and you have an extra thing that you're renting?
No, the RV is what I live in.
you
What
have
was
to-
this thing you were behind on by 3 months?
You have to
The
pay
rent.
the rent
The rent on what?
at the RV
The
park.
RV park.
Oh. What a joke. $44,788.63. Minimum monthly payment. These are getting disgusting now. $550.24. What the f are we doing, guys? What are we possibly doing?
There's a lot of bills.
A lot of bills?
Unnecessary bills, I guess.
On this? What?
No, I'm just like, all of that is just unnecessary. There's
Yeah, a
very few things that
$62,000 RV.
Well, we
we
tried
were...
to buy a home in 2021.
Yeah.
And we kept getting outbid in the market.
So you rent and save up and more to make a more competitive offer. Also, as 2021, you guys would have an incredible time buying now. It's a buyer's market.
So we bought the RV because of my job.
So we buy a depreciating asset. Great.
Yep.
Oh my! It really. The minimum payment on this is $876. $876.03. $40,000, $255.71 balance on a fucking Hyundai 2023 Palisade.
That's my car. We bought that when I was...
Do you really need this?
No.
Then why? Why do you have this? It's worth $18,000 and you owe $40,000 on it. It's worth $18,000.
That's sad.
Not only is this sad, but we're not getting out of it. There's
No.
no borrowing to get out of it, then getting a cheaper car, also borrowing and paying it off.
That's the main reason I didn't want to buy a brand new car. But...
Didn't want to? Then why did you?
I wanted to.
But it's not even your driver.
No, we were
what?
we were expecting, and I wanted her to have a new vehicle to be safe.
Oh, it's a safety thing. What? Do you think 2022 was all of a sudden just a wildly dangerous year of car?
Well, the problem with the 2022 and the 2023 was they were the same price.
What about 2021? You think that was a wildly dangerous time? 2020, 2019, 2018? Where was everyone dying? I don't remember that.
I don't.
Was there a fucking everyone was dying in their Hondas in 2019, 2018?
2023 was recommended as the safest vehicle.
Awesome. Were the other ones dramatically dangerous? Is that what you're saying?
They're not dramatically dangerous. I just don't see why
I
you
get it, but
spend
guess
the
what?
same.
You no longer have money. You don't have money. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. She's been in tears half the episode because of what you're doing. Obviously, this isn't working.
I wanted her to have a new car.
I know what you wanted, and it's dumb as fuck. When she pushes back on things, is she ever able to win?
No.
Why are you still with him? Even loving him, why are you still with him? Because how is this going to turn out in the end? Sometimes you just have to fucking cut off what you love, man. Why are you still with him?
Because I see our future together.
The future of him dominating everything and you not having a single say? That's the future?
No, I'm really hoping it's different.
Hoping. You've hoped for a decade.
I still have hope. Somehow.
What's the interest rate on that?
I think it's 5.99.
It's not the worst. It's not the greatest. Depreciating asset. 5.09 on the Navy Federal. What is the Navy Federal? Oh, this is the truck that she thought was paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah, $1,721.46 with a minimum monthly payment of $365.68. Okay, cool. And it's actually worth like almost $10,000. So cool. We're gonna have a car paid off pretty soon, and we're gonna have some equity. It's gonna be paid off in what, like 5-6 months? All right, cool. Because you can't tell the full truth, why don't you tell us what's up?
I just love that truck.
Yeah,
really
why don't
do.
you tell us what's up in here? What's in the statement?
I didn't make any payments to it. I need to make more
He's
payments.
past due on the truck.
Yeah.
How far?
It's almost paid off. Just a month. It's almost paid off though, and he's past due.
We have money in our account that we can make those payments. I don't know why. I don't know how you can't make the payments. Or why you're not making the payments.
I mean, I caught up. Now.
So you're okay with because you're gonna have to with the car that you wanted her to get that you now have to pay on and all this stuff. You're gonna pay off this car pretty soon if you actually make your payments. You're okay with just driving this into the ground over the next 10 years? Nothing else?
Yeah, that was the goal when I bought the truck.
Lies.
It also pulls my camper.
Lies. Fucking lies. I have someone in my ear,
Oh yeah.
iPad, that had a conversation with you when you weren't trying to just look good because you're getting pushed back on. I know exactly what you want to do. And that is a fucking lie.
I want to buy another car.
Yeah, what do you want to buy?
A Tesla.
Okay. And guess what? You guys have conversations. She says, no, we can't afford it. And you don't give a you always win because you just do it. He's going to go get a $45,000 Tesla Model Y. He's just going to go do it. And there's nothing that can be done. And that's just in your life now. And there's nothing you can do. You're going to deal with that forever for the next 6 decades? You're just going to let that happen. You're just going to be okay with it.
I don't know what else to do.
I don't want to tell you to leave, but jeez. What the guys? What the Mortgage. Okay. What's the house worth today?
Pretty much the same as what we bought it at.
$265.
You owe $250,796.13. It's at a 6.625% interest rate. That's what we're just about what we're getting. Property taxes? $2,185.61 minimum to payment. No, yeah, that makes about sense with that interest rate. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 debts.
That's a lot.
Well done. And she has to sit and think about this, and she wants to fix it, and then you won't do anything to do it because this is a great, healthy relationship. What's up with this checking account?
Which checking account is it?
USAA, Federal, USA, Classic Checkings. There's 941 in there.
What's the...
I don't have the numbers. We blacked them out for privacy.
It's either hers or mine.
I mean, I'm seeing gas. What? Yeah, gas.
That's going to be the one that your paycheck goes into.
Going and getting some bullshit from the gas station. Roja's Kitchen. Going in, getting something from the gas station. Going and getting something from the gas station. Putters and Gutters. Apple Putters and Gutters. What the even is that? Going in and getting some BS Putters and Gutters. What is that?
It's a entertainment place.
arcade.
We're spending $36 every second of your life there. Going in, Target, I don't even know, for $214, who knows? Whataburger, Ranch and Home, Netflix, Apple Cash sent out $80. Minky Couture and Smoke City. Who's Smoke City?
Me.
What are you getting?
A vape.
Why? Why accumulate all this debt, have her name on some of it, get lung cancer, die, and leave her and the baby with it? You're very good at being selfish in this entire relationship. Good job. Apple Bill, Amazon, Spotify, Patreon, Texas Roadhouse. I guarantee you our YouTube membership has 1,000,000 times more content on a weekly basis than that Patreon, by the way. We've looked. We offer the most. I guarantee it. Apple, Amazon, Apple, Onyx Maps?
Oh,
Onyx Maps? What is that?
It's a hunting app.
It's
That, I will say, was a complete accident. So it's an annual based payment.
Yeah, that you can cancel.
That I canceled after it came out. I attempted to call and told them I forgot, and they said, sorry.
Well, yeah, because you followed the contract and paid for it. Why the fuck did they? Okay. Went in, got some beer. What are you getting from the gas stations all the time?
Energy drinks and snacks.
Buy in bulk, you absolute Starbucks. Okay, so who's that? Is that both of your spending or just his spending?
that's both of ours.
What are we doing? That's so much money when we're supposed to be paying off this debt. Okay, 1,457 in this checking account. What's up with this account?
That's the one that my paycheck goes into, and it's
Looks like money just sent back and forth. Yep, just bills. Yep. 2,602 into this. What is this?
This
is savings.
Rachel's. That's our joint savings account that we use to pay the mortgage out of.
So it's not savings.
No.
No.
We have another.
It's a checking account
It's
for
just
mortgage.
a separate account that we put mortgage
so we
into.
can't count that money for anything because we know your mortgage is $2,185 on a monthly basis. Okay, what about this savings? $2,300.
That is our savings.
Yeah, started at 1,000, went up, so you put a little bit of money in there. Well, we're paying 36% interest on all the bullshit. Okay. TMRS.
It's a retirement savings.
For which one?
That's for mine.
12,000. Okay. Not bad. What about you?
I have one as well.
And?
It's at 55,000.
Not bad. Okay, at least we got that part of us going, guys. At least we have that part. Okay. Listen, I'll give you a course career certification so we can hopefully find you a situation to make more money. And then that gives you the freedom to make a bigger life choice if you ever want to. Not that I necessarily want you guys to, I'm just saying. So, whatever you want, we will gift it. $9,000 is our income. Okay, let's start figuring out how this budget looks like. And I can give you a debt payoff strategy potentially or how long it takes to pay off. But it all depends on the actions you actually put into it. And right now, I mean, you literally admitted at the beginning that you don't care. So, minimum monthly debt payments is $3,480.95, not including the mortgage. Mortgage, we have $2,185.61. What about utilities altogether?
They're probably about $300 to $320.
We'll do $320. What about internet?
$120.
$120.
Damn. Gas, vroom, drive for both.
Hers would be different. Mine. So I have a company truck that I'm allowed to take home on weekends.
Mm-hmm.
But during the weekday, if I come home, I have to take my personal.
Yeah. So how much gas on a monthly basis?
I haven't driven my truck except today in the last month and a half.
Okay. So nothing
None
for this.
for
Okay.
me.
What about you?
On a monthly basis, you fill up 3-4 times.
It's like once a week.
Once a week.
How much a week?
Like
Ish.
40.
Okay.
$160.
Yeah. Maybe.
Car insurances
Oh, $372.
for both?
I think. I can
I think
check,
it's 370-ish.
We'll do $372. Phone bill.
but $265.
Gotta do the fucking. Okay, but that's when it's paid off. Food. Baby's not on the thing anymore, right?
Yes, the baby is still.
Baby's on the tip.
Yeah,
When do they get off?
when they want.
Yeah, but when
When
do
the-
they get off usually? We're
It really depends.
It's different for everyone.
The
Yeah.
baby's 16 months. When do you think it'll be off?
Probably 18 to 20 months. So
She likes her nighttime snacks.
For now, we can do the food budget for 600. It'll go up when you have to start buying for her.
she eats lots of food.
She eats.
That aren't boobies?
Yeah.
Yes.
So she only has Yes. So she eats food during the day,
So I've never had one. I don't know.
and nighttime snack is the only time she gets.
Okay. And don't give him any. He doesn't deserve it. No boob for him. Okay. Well, she's just getting like snacks and stuff throughout the day. A little. Okay. Well, this is 600. You could do 600. You're gonna do 750. Should be good for you guys. TP fun with the kid, with what you guys need. It's gonna be a little bit more. I'm gonna call it 300 total. We got the diapers. We got all that good stuff. It's everything you need to survive. $300. Medical health care. Anything on a monthly basis?
No.
Not really, no.
Get closer to the mic, guys.
No.
No, not that I can think of.
You have pets?
We have a
yes,
dog.
we have a dog.
Age? Health?
He's in good health. He's 4.
Okay, get pet insurance. I'm going to call it $40 a month. No way you guys could afford a big thing if it happened. How much for pet food on a monthly basis?
Maybe
$65.
$40.
Anything else that needs to be in your budget that I've not put in your budget?
Daycare.
Oh, how much a month?
200.
That's not bad.
800.
Oh,
200 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's 800 a month.
Everything in my head is weekly.
You guys have room. This is your choice. This is literally your choice to be in this debt. You need $6,866.56 on a monthly basis to survive. That means for your normal month, you have $1,133.44. We'll just call it 1,000 for some wiggle room. $1,000 left. Okay. Now with your higher balance on that one thing, but also minusing the mortgage, you guys have $144,688 of really bad debt. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but that's 144 months to pay off the debt.
12 years.
Wow.
12 years.
Not including the home.
Not including the home, no.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. We either have to put in some overtime if that's an option to pick up even more and more and more. Do you turn overtime down?
No.
We need to start looking at increasing your income. You have a good job, you're sticking with it, and you're trying to make as much as possible. We need to start finding another job for you, or looking for a way to move up internally, which sounds hard. So maybe moving to a different place. But we need to up your income situation. If you're able to up this by $150 or an extra $500 on a monthly basis, like what was it, $117,000 of bad debt, something like that. I mean, that moves us down pretty substantially. It doesn't cut us in half, but it's pretty substantial. It's pretty close, actually. It's like 2/3 the time. This is brutal. When something's looking over, like, well over a decade, when you make good money, bankruptcy sometimes
Yeah.
can be considered an option. It's stressful, it's expensive, but this is a brutal situation. You guys can probably pay it down in 8 years if you bring in an extra $500 a month. It's difficult. We're going to get a second set of eyes on this with how brutal this is. Again, the free therapy sessions take advantage of that, but also I'm going to sit you guys down with Reed. He's who we work with him for our accounting stuff, but he's also a CPA and a big finance nerd. Let's see him and get him a second opinion. We'll pay for that session for you guys.
Thank you.
And maybe there's another way out of this that's not bankruptcy or 1,000 billion jillion years. But this is just brutal. That's not honestly what I'm focusing on here. I'm focusing on the relationship, and the relationship is a joke. And I don't know how you guys are going to survive together. I'm sure you guys are both lovely people outside of the financial situation, but finances, which is one of the leading causes for divorce in this country, I don't know how you guys are going to make it. You have the baby right now holding it together a bit more. I don't know what you guys are going to do a few years from now. Good luck. And I just feel bad for you. I really do. Spending in a budget, you overspent 0 out of 10. Debt, I mean, this is horrendous. Look how long it takes to pay off. It's going to be a 1 out of 10, though. It's as low as you can get without having anything in collections or IRS debt. Emergency fund, there is a little bit there. I mean, I'd have a 1-month emergency fund or whatever it takes to cover your highest deductible saved up, and the rest starts going to the debt. I'll give it a 2 out of 10. Retirement, yeah. Okay. What did you say yours was?
55.
You're 28. Yeah. If we're looking to one-time salary by the time we are 30, you're probably close to a 6 or a 7. I'll give you a 7 out of 10. Okay. Well, and then you? What? Remind me your retirement again?
I think it was like 12,000.
with where you are at 26, trying to get to you're probably about a 7 out of 10 as well. So 7 out of 10. Okay, real estate, not much of an equity position, so it's not the best position, but it's okay at a 5 out of 10. You'll get there with time. Obviously, the retirement in real estate is what is going to lift you guys up and make you look better than you really are. It's going to be a Hammer financial score today, as you said, a 3 out of 10, and it's because of those elements. Guys, join us in the post show. We usually find out even more interesting information that I don't know, but the producers know everything about them, so we talk about it there. So join us. Thousands of hours of extra content in our Hammer Elite version. It's literally the best membership on the entire platform. We've proved it with the source that we are on. So in terms of value driven, make sure to join that and download the Simpler Budget app. Check out Annual if you want that signed notebook. The Founders Edition will send it to you. See you guys in the post show. What are you gonna spend on this stupid fishing trip?
I don't know. My grandpa wants to go. So
Get into it.
I know I'm the problem.
You've known you're the problem. She's not like screaming at you and berating you. You're the one that screams.
He raises his voice.
It don't take much to make her cry.
I think there's definitely a lot of conversations that we need to get into.
To watch the Financial Audit post show, click the join button below.